Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, the other day, they said that the Jackson family was very upset about this Sundance Film Festival displaying a new documentary which brings up a young man who said he had been raped by Michael since from 7 to 14 years old, and they were saying that Miss Jackson couldn't take it, or neither Paris, they'll send her on the edge. Well, they're doing more than taking it. Now, the Jackson family is prepared to defend the late Michael's legacy ahead of the scathing sex abuse documentary, Leaving Neverland, set to premiere at the Sundance Film this weekend. Now, Katherine, 88, as well as several of her children, will stand behind the King of Pop however they can. Now, they are already lawyered up and have spoken to their PR team about how best to handle this crisis. Now, but it isn't only Katherine kids that are waging war against the filmmakers of Leaving Neverland. Now, on January 21st, Michael's nephew, Todd Jackson, launched a GoFundMe campaign to raise money to produce their own documentary in hopes of clearing Michael Jackson's name once and for all. Now, he wrote, "MJ family, here we are in 2019, the 10-year anniversary of my uncle's passing. We all knew this would be a difficult year for so many of us worldwide. Instead of being able to mourn and properly celebrate and honor Michael Jackson, we are again being forced to educate the public with the evidence-based truth about him," Todd wrote. Now, this is on us, fans, friends, and family. I know that unanimously acquittals and the FBI's 10-year investigation, which my uncle was exonerated, should be enough. But the worst thing we can do is let this continued slander go unchallenged. Now, in less than 24 hours, the campaign has already received $17,000. Now, $777,000 is the goal. Now, as previously reported, the 2-hour, 4-part documentary describes the alleged child sex abuse by the late King of Pop against 2 children who spent a great deal of time with the singer. One is a dancer named Wade Robson, 36, and James Safchuk, also 36. Now, in 2005, Robson testified under oath that Michael never touched him inappropriately or abused him. I have a problem saying abused him in any way. Now, almost a decade later, in 2016, when he probably broke and needs some money, Robson changed his tune and filed a lawsuit against the Jackson's estate, saying that he was raped for 7 years by the singer from age 7 to age 14. Now, the suit was dismissed by the judge, who ruled that the estate could not be held liable for those allegations made by Robson. Good. Now, the Jacksons regard Wade as an extortionist and an opportunist. They feel there is no validity whatsoever to his claim. They have fiercely defended Michael throughout all of the accusations and are prepared to defend him. Now, on January 9th, a spokesperson for Sundance Film Festival announced that Leaving Neverland would be included in the 2019 lineup. Now, later that day, the Jacksons' estate released a statement that said the documentary is just another rehash of dated and discredited allegations. Now, Wade Robson and the other young man have both testified under oath while Michael was living that Michael never did anything inappropriate toward them. Now, when he's dead, They want to bring this up and saying that they were abused and all of this. You know, I tell you, that's, you know, what I say about that. Hey, a dead man can't talk. So, you know, you can't believe anything if that person didn't say it or it wasn't rude that they did it prior to their death. Don't come back and say da 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 like Quincy tried to say about everybody. And who else? Patty, was talking and told the whole wide world that Luther was gay. Now, that wasn't her place, but, and I don't believe it's these guys' case either. If they testified under oath when Michael was living, now changing their story, ain't gonna happen. And Paris is already in a rehab. She's had suicide attempts and breakups. And, the family is scared for Paris. And if this comes out, they don't know what she might do. And, Katherine is just holding on. They say she is gravely ill. But hey, Katherine fighting it. Hey, she loved her Michael. She loved her son. And she may be getting pushed in a wheelchair, but she ready to fight. And I don't blame her. Now, my other defense is where there's smoke, there's fire. But whatever. They should have brought it up when Michael was living. And, but, he can't fight for himself. So now they think they're going to tell stories. Not Katherine. Katherine said, we lawyered up. But I can't understand. Well, I guess the nephew, he doesn't have any money. And I guess, I don't know whose child that is. But he took it to GoFundMe, and hey, they're funding it, so hey. All right, guys, what do you think about that? All right, that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, important, y'all, be blessed. Bye.